verticals, if you will, but how would you describe what you're going to be doing in terms of AI and reinforcement learning for the graph?
We're going to be applying AI and RL in two ways. One way is going to be to test the current protocol for its strengths and weaknesses. And we'll do that by basically training agents to interact with either the existing protocol or propose changes to the protocol to see how the mechanisms of the protocol react under, let's say, the load of an agent who may be trying to exploit the protocol for its own ends. That'll provide feedback in fine-tuning the cryptoeconomic mechanisms that really underlie the rules of the protocol. And so we'll apply AI and RL for that use, for testing the protocol and propose changes to the protocol. And we'll also apply AI and RL for building tools to increase the efficiency of the human users of the protocol. So, for example, one of our focus areas right now is building a new tool for indexers to help them automatically price their incoming queries. Now, why do you need that? Well, it turns out that when you get a subgraph query, the query can be very lightweight in terms of how many resources it takes the indexer to respond to it, specifically the indexer's server that is running the graph node software. It could take the indexer server a trivial amount of time to respond to the query. You can imagine, like, let's say, a Uniswap query that says, give me the token prices for two tokens. That's a very lightweight subgraph query. On the other hand, you could have a very heavy-duty query that basically requests that the indexer dump their entire database. Okay, and then really you can have anywhere in between. You can get queries that are anywhere in between these two extremes. And the indexer has to, of course, pay for their infrastructure costs. And so how do they pay for it? Well, they need to charge for each of the queries that they're getting. And the tools that we're working on will let them automatically learn their costs for queries and then automatically charge the appropriate price for their queries. And that will basically free them up from having to manually set prices for all of the different query styles and complexities that they may receive. So automatically pricing queries is an example of a tool that we are currently working on to increase the efficiency and improve the ease of use for the human users in the graph. But in the long run, what our goal on this front for AI and RL is to make tools for wherever they would be useful in all parts of the protocol. If there are tools we can build to help delegators, curators, or dApp developers, we'd also like to eventually build tools to help these people too.